My vision is how do we bring people together through food?
Hello and welcome from the ICR 2025 conference here in Orlando. I'm Jarrett Banks, Editor-at-Large of Exec Edge. Joining me today is Felix Lin, the CEO and President of HF Foods. Felix, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Great, let's get right into it. Now you guys are listed on NASDAQ under the ticker HFFG. Tell me the HFFG story. What do you do and what customers do you serve?
Yeah, so we're the largest premier food service company within the Asian food service space specifically. So today, there's roughly about 94,000 independent restaurants, and we service roughly about a little bit over 15,000 of those 94,000 restaurants today.
All right, great. Now, congratulations on being named the CEO in December. Tell us a little bit about your vision for the company.
My vision is how do we bring people together through food? Right, especially in a space where historically has been very much underserved by some of the larger players within the space. So to promote the Asian culture through food, and then especially by offering the specialty product that we have, roughly about 20,000 SKUs that's currently offered to our customers.
All right, great. Now, what are the main drivers of growth for HF Foods Group in the current market?
Well, there's a lot of different avenues. First and foremost, out of 94,000 restaurants, we service 15,000. So just organically, there's a tremendous amount of market share that we can go conquer. But then, certainly there's a lot more appetite for Asian specialty products. So on the retail side, potentially expanding into e-commerce or Asian grocery stores, also potential growth avenues for HF.
Okay, and how do you differentiate yourself from your competitors?
I mentioned earlier we have over 20,000 SKUs, so over 10,000 are specifically within the Asian specialty. So the number of specialty product is the biggest differentiator. But certainly when you compare HF against some of the larger broadliners, it is our connection with our customers, the cultural tie that we have. Because we largely deal with, again, minorities that English perhaps is not their first language. Mm-hmm. So that's the biggest differentiator for us.
Okay. Now, I'm a big fan of hot pot. Are there any key trends that you're seeing in the Asian food space?
Yeah, I think things have changed quite a bit in the last 4 or 5 years, especially with how much social media have been developed. So people travel the world. There's influencers that introduce new food ideas, especially ethnic food. I think you guys are all world travelers have lived abroad, so you don't have to go to Japan, or China or South Korea to now find very authentic type of Asian food. You can find it right here in the U.S., and that's being made, enabled through companies like HF specifically. Because you have to provide chef with these specialty product, and for that front, if you look at hot pot or Korean barbecue or Japanese sushi, that's where the trend's going in terms of very authentic and new fusion type of cuisines.
Got it. Now to close, what are your top priorities for 2025?
It's transformation. It is transforming the business to get us ready for the next 12 months, 3 years, 5 years worth of growth. Because again, our business is changing, the customers are changing, so we got to make sure we stay ahead of the curve, both from a technology, service, and product offering standpoint.
All right, we'll leave it there. I'm Jarrett Banks of Exec Edge. This has been Felix Lin, the CEO and President of HF Foods, signing off from here at the ICR Conference in Orlando.